Hello and welcome to episode 10 of my Minecraft Feed the Beast Monster tutorial Let's Play series. This episode is going to be on us finishing the tree farm. So we have unlimited wood, charcoal and power, as well as many other items. Now in the last episode where we started the tree farm, I had the power cables running across the top. That was incorrect. I needed to place the steam dynamos down, 5 of them, and then hoppers on top. And I put the power cables this side, as you can see, running to a hardened energy cell at the end. If we come around this side, remember that there's the water pipes, fluid pipes running underneath all of the dynamos. So if we come around this side of the steam dynamos, you'll see that where I placed the hoppers, I then placed an insertion pipe against each of the hoppers, so that when the charcoal comes out of the redstone furnaces, it will come along here and then insert itself into the hoppers, as you can see. Now, so that's placing the steam dynamos. Okay, next I placed 4 redstone furnaces next to them, as you can see, just like that in a line. And if we right click and go to the outputs, you'll see that the input is from the top, from the hoppers, and the output is at the rear. Now if we go around and take a look at the rear, that's where it pushes out the so it takes in wood and basically pushes out charcoal. Now I've used iron transport pipes on the rear. The simple reason is with iron transport pipes you can force the direction of what the charcoal is going to go. So as you can see, I've used the spanner to make sure that each one on the right of the iron pipe is hollowed out. You see that that side is filled, this side is hollow, meaning that's the direction that the charcoal will travel. Now if I just used stone pipes, what happens is when it would have come out of here, it would have went right, and then it would have tried to go in there and then come back. That would have, and once all 4 of them were going, that would have created unnecessary lag, because there would have been lots of items going back and forth. So to ensure that they come straight out and straight in the right direction, you use iron transport pipes from the back of your redstone furnaces. Now with this tree farm, it's scalable. At the moment I only have 5 steam dynamos, but it is completely and utterly scalable. Now I've used 5 steam dynamos and I will be adding them as I need more power, but I've only got 4 redstone furnaces, so you're probably wondering, is that enough? Well, when I had 2 of these redstone furnaces going, they not only managed to fill up all of the hoppers with charcoal, so all of the steam dynamos are full with charcoal. Also, so you'll see that the insertion pipes go along the back of the hoppers. Once the last hopper of the last steam dynamo fills up, then the charcoal will carry on along here and I deposit it into chests. And as you can see, just 2 of the furnaces managed to fill up that chest and started to fill this chest. And so what I did was I turned off the charcoal production. So what I did is disconnected the power to the furnaces, so it would then just collect the wood, and the wood travels along here and into these chests. So once the chests are full with charcoal, I've turned off the power to the furnaces. That then enables just me to collect the wood. Once I've got, and what I'll keep doing is building more chests and I'll get about 5 chests worth of wood, because wood is very useful. Now what I'm going to do is disable the power to the furnaces. like so, so no power will get through to them, but I'll want power going through to the rest. So okay, so that's the steam dynamos and the furnaces, all with hoppers on top of them and all with insertion pipes adjoining the hoppers. That way it ensures that none of the hoppers overfills and then spills onto the ground, causing lag, which we don't want. Okay, so once you've got your dynamos and your furnaces in place, then I went back to the harvester. With the harvester, you can see I've got power going in from underneath. Oh dear, I didn't want to do that. It's the trouble with having the spanner equipped. By right clicking, I've no doubt turned it. Yeah, I have. I've turned it around. That is a nuisance, because now what I'm going to have to do is cut down these trees in order to turn it back the right way. Not a major problem. The things I do for you, eh? Showing you what I do. Right, let's pull it back the right way, which of course is that way. Right, okay, so you can see I've just got a stone transport pipe coming out the back. Everything that this harvests will come down here. So let's show you then what that does. So it comes out of everything that's harvested, comes out along here and then into my diamond transport pipe. If we take a look, you'll see I filter the wheat in the black, the wood, which is the oak wood and the rubber wood, because I'm doing 2 trees. That goes to the red, which will go along to the, if we look at the red is this pipe which goes to the steam diamond, the furnaces, which then turns the wood into charcoal. The charcoal then comes out the back and goes to the steam dynamos. The steam dynamos then give us power, which powers the harvester and the planter, as you can see. Notice in here I've got the gold upgrade, which gives me a radius of 7. In the harvester I've got a platinum, which gives me a radius of 10. You always want your harvester to have a bigger radius than your planter, but what you can also do is place a harvester around each side of your tree farm to ensure that all of it is recovered. Okay, so here's the diamond pipe, so that's the wood. Next we've got the apple and the rubber. So let's show you the wheat, apple and rubber. So that's black and blue. Black comes down here, goes into these chests for the wheat, and the blue comes along here to another diamond pipe which separates the apples from the rubber. The rubber is very useful for crafting items and also for making torches. That's why I've got a stack in my pocket. But as you can see, you soon start to get lots of rubber. Over here, where I've split to blue, the apples travel, so I'm going to have loads of apples. So that's how I separate it all up. Notice I put the chests and the pipes under the floor level, so that way I can still walk around freely. Oh, and I better sleep before things start spawning. Okay, so I've shown you the furnaces, the steam dynamos. That's how they get fed, all coming from the harvester. The power pipes, you will see, let's just show you with that. So with the power, okay, the steam dynamos feed into the hardened energy cell. And I can then place, as I need more power. Now bear in mind that with the hardened energy cells, they have a maximum of 400 RF that they can accept. So if I shift on that, you'll see 400. So how much does each steam dynamo give us power wise? Well, let's take a look. So power output maximum is 80. So what we have to do is work out what the maximum amount of these are. So how many of these makes 400. So let's see, 2 is 160, 4 is 320, 5 is 400. So that's why I've placed 5 steam dynamos. They will output the 400. This hardened energy conduit, if I placed another one on it, it's wasted because it can only handle up to 400 or RF. 5 of these are giving me 400 RF. So what I would now do is I will create more steam dynamos, but maybe I'll place them on this side. So I can continue the water pipe all along here. And in fact, let's first show you though the tree farm working. Once you've seen it working, then I can expand it a little because we've got time. As long as the timer don't go, we're good. Right, so let's place this cable down here. You'll notice that the power cable, so the steam dynamos feed this hardened energy cell. What I then do is have power cables, one running along there to feed the furnaces. Another one goes up here along the ceiling, feeds the planter. And the last power cable goes over there and feeds the harvester. So let's place this power cable down and turn it on. Okay, it's now turned on. If you can hear the tree farm, the harvester. So let's see the items coming down the pipes. Here they go. So it's just harvesting all of that up there. You'll see now the rubberwood, oakwood, and all of the stuff from my harvests are now coming down here. We'll go into the diamond transport pipe. So it's then going to split off all of the items. The wood's going that way through the red, the rubber's going along there. Now with the wood, remember I've turned off the furnaces because I've got too much charcoal. So the wood, because these are full, the wood will bypass them and not drop on the floor because of the insertion pipes. And it will go along, because all of them are full, the furnaces, it will go all the way along now and deposit in the chest. So, how many furnaces do you need per steam dynamos? Well, 2 of them were enough to run 10 steam dynamos. So I can have 20 steam dynamos running from them 4 furnaces. Possibly more, possibly less. That I will confirm once I've got 20 steam dynamos in place. But I'm pretty sure it's easily going to handle that. Initially, when you first turn it on, of course, you have to fill up the hoppers, which take a little time, but gradually it all fills up. Next, now that we've got unlimited wood, rubber, wheat, apples and charcoal, when you go off exploring, you want to make sure that your base is still operating. Also, for our unlimited sugarcane, which we're using the terrain smasher to do. You can see that's building up. Now in order to, when we go off exploring, it all still functions, we need to use a chunk loader. So let's do that next. So I made a chunk loader in the last episode. What we're going to do is we will place it down just there. Okay, now we will right click on it and radius. So it's loading, keeping 9 chunks loaded. We want to show the lasers. So if I come out of that, you will see now it's showing us how far the radius of how many, where it's keeping loaded. Okay, that's okay, but we want to expand that a bit. So to expand it, we right click and click the plus. Now it's doing 25 chunks. So if I come out and I want it set to a square, which it is. Now if we take a look, you'll see it's just about covering half of my, so it's covering all of this area. But just to be on the safe side, because I will be expanding lots, I'm going to do it again. So 49 chunks. Now if we take a look, you will see this whole area of the flattened land which I've done is now usable. How fantastic is that? And if I want, I can increase it again, but for now that will do. Whenever I go off now adventuring, my tree farm is going to continue to function. So is my sugarcane going to continue to keep growing. I will be showing you later on how to do unlimited cactus, but for now we have our tree farm and the chunk loader going, so basically we've got unlimited wood, wheat, apples and charcoal. Right, so let's say then that we now want to increase our power. So the power we've got going in at the moment is keeping all of the tree farm going. The harvester, the planter and the steam dynamos creating the power for the furnaces. So what we can do is we can expand our power facility though, because next I want to get into oh goodness me, I always forget the names. Let's remove this. Okay, so if we go to item subsets and if we go to what's the best way of showing? Yeah, mod. And then if I can find the mod that I'm looking for, oh well, there it is, applied energistics. I want to get to applied energistics because whilst having chests is okay, this is the ultimate. I want to build up a nice big ME system, nice and a huge one I want to build. Of course we're going to need quartz, we're going to need the nether, so I am a bit limited with how far I can go with applied energistics at the moment, but I want to start by having a power system in place for it. So in order to do that, let's now expand the tree farm. So now we don't need we can't add to these steam dynamos because that's at its limit of 400s, but what we need to do is extend the water pipe. So we're going to need water pipes. Let's place them in there, put another one there, and what we will do, let's knock that one out. Okay, I want to try and run it straight if I can. Okay, so let's put down them pipes. Now I can either keep this power cell, energy cell, hardened energy cell there, or I can move it. But it's much easier just to keep it placed there. So what I'll do is I'll place my new steam dynamos in a line down this way. So again, I want it facing, I want it one away from the steam dynamo so it can travel through the cable. Or in fact, do I need to? No, I don't think. Let's experiment. So I'm going to place it here and I'm going to put the power pipe there. Okay, we use the spanner to turn the steam dynamo so it's facing the hardened energy conduit. Okay, so now we need to place the hopper on top. Do shift and just right click that on. Okay, now I need to get the pipes. So what I'm going to have to do is dig up these pipes here. Like so, and I need to get rid of that one. Did I get that? Yeah. Okay, so I don't need that. Let's place them down there. Okay, now we're gonna need, I'm gonna need to place some cobblestone transport pipes. One there and one there, and you guessed it, an insertion pipe against the hopper. Okay, now I can just do now another 5 steam dynamos along there. So when I turn the steam dynamos back on, the charcoal can now come on and start filling up that one. What I can also do, let's remove that, and let's place that there, that there, and that there. So as you can see, I've added an additional steam dynamo. Okay, for some reason it's not got the water. In fact, that's all stopped working. Yeah, that's a bit strange. Therefore, okay, so it's okay, we'll work this out. It could just be I've got to do this, turn it off and back on. No, it's still empty. I'm sure I've done that all the way along. Let's take a look and make sure. Yeah, so that's got water, but that's not. Okay, I'm not going to dwell on that because I could end up wasting lots of time. I will find what's wrong and fix it, but I don't need to do it whilst recording because I don't know how long it will take for me to figure this out. Usually though, these water pipes I always use because they're very reliable, except for this instance of course where it's deciding not to function. That's okay though. Right, so as you can see now, I'm going to put 5 more steam dynamos along here, and they will power my applied energistics, my ME network. Oops, let's sleep. Right, I believe I've shown you then how you can get your tree farm all set up. So I may as well leave it there really. As you can see, I'm now going to focus on getting a load of wood. Once I've got plenty of wood, I'll turn back on the furnaces. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on our tree farms and all the resources we can now gather from it. Goodbye.